You opened your phone this morning and saw the headline, 47 Social Security offices just closed. Your stomach dropped. You thought about your nearest office, the one you've driven to for years, and you wondered, is mine gone? Will my check stop? What happens if I need help and there's no one there? Take a breath, because what's really going on is not what those headlines are telling you. And by the end of this video, you're going to understand the truth better than almost anyone you know. I am Artur. I've spent years helping retirees cut through the noise and understand the rules that actually affect their money. And today, I'm going to show you exactly what the Social Security Administration really said, what really changed, and the 3 steps you need to take to protect your benefits and never get caught off guard. Stay with me all the way to the end, because there's one mistake, a simple, honest mistake, that thousands of seniors are making right now, and it can cost you a trip, a deadline, or even money you'll never get back. Let me tell you about Robert. Robert is 67. He lives in a small town in rural Wisconsin. For years, whenever he had a question about his benefits, he did the same thing his father did. He got in the car and drove to his local Social Security office. No appointment. He just walked in, took a number, and waited. This past spring, Robert needed to sort out a survivor benefit after losing his wife. A painful time. He saw the news about offices closing, and he panicked, thinking his office was gone for good. But he decided to drive over anyway, just to see. He made the 40-minute drive. He walked up to the door. The office was open, but the staff told him he couldn't be seen without an appointment. He had to call ahead and schedule one. Robert went home empty-handed, frustrated, and worried he'd run out of time on his claim. Here's the painful part. Robert did almost everything right. He showed up. He tried. But he was following an old rule, the just walk in rule, that quietly changed in January 2025. One small assumption cost him a wasted trip and weeks of delay on a time-sensitive claim, and Robert is not alone. According to AARP, more than half of people seeking an appointment for retirement, survivor, or Medicare benefits could not get one within 28 days. That's not a small inconvenience. For someone on a deadline, that's serious. So let me clear up exactly what's happening, in plain English. First, let's talk about those headlines. Here's what the Social Security Administration actually said. In their own words, since January 1st, 2025, the agency has not permanently closed or announced the permanent closure of any local field office. Read that again. The agency says it has not closed your local field office. Not one. So where does the 47 come from? The Social Security Administration handed the government a list of sites to give up, to save money on rent. But the agency describes these as mostly small hearing rooms with no assigned employees. A hearing room is where disability appeals are heard, and most of those are now done virtually, by video. These are not the offices where you apply for your retirement check. The only confirmed permanent closure was a single hearing office in White Plains, New York. So, what should you do with this? Don't panic over the headline, but don't ignore the real changes either. Let me show you those next. Second, here's what really did change, and this is the part that affects you. The official change is this. As of January 2025, you now need to call ahead and schedule an appointment for most in-person services. That includes applying for benefits. The walk-in days are mostly over. That's the rule that caught Robert off guard. On top of that, the agency is cutting roughly 7,000 jobs, and that staffing squeeze is showing up in the numbers. In March 2025, people calling the National Helpline waited an average of 1 hour and 39 minutes to reach a real person. The rate of callers getting a disconnect message, basically being hung up on, jumped from nearly 0 in 2024 to over 28%. In plain English, the offices are still there, but they're stretched thin, and you can't just walk in anymore. What should you do? Plan ahead. Never assume you can show up and be seen the same day. Now here is the part that most people, including a lot of folks sharing those scary headlines, get completely wrong. You almost never need to visit an office at all. I know that sounds backwards. Everyone's worried about offices closing. But most of what you'd go to an office for, you can do from your kitchen table. Applying for benefits, checking your payment status, replacing a lost Social Security card, changing your address. All of it can be done online at the official website ssa.gov/myaccount. No drive, no waiting room, no disconnect message. So while everyone else is panicking about locked doors, You can quietly skip the line entirely. That's the secret most seniors never hear. All right, let's make this simple and practical. Here are the 3 exact steps you need to take. Step 1. Check your office's real status before you ever leave the house. Go to the official page, ssa.gov/agency/emergency. That page lists which offices are temporarily closed or appointment only. This is the government's own page, not a news rumor. It takes 2 minutes and it's free. Step 2. If you do need in-person help, call ahead and schedule an appointment first. The national helpline is 1-800-772-1213. Yes, the wait can be long, so call early in the morning and use the callback option if they offer it. Never make Robert's mistake of driving over and hoping for the best. Step 3. This is the one most people skip. Set up your free online account at ssa.gov/myaccount today before you actually need it. Don't wait until there's an emergency. If you have a time-sensitive claim, like a survivor benefit or Medicare enrollment, and you let it slip, the consequences can be permanent. A late Medicare enrollment can mean a penalty you pay for the rest of your life. A delayed claim can cost you months of back payments you'll never recover. Acting early protects your filing date and your money. So let me leave you with this. The headlines are designed to scare you. The truth is calmer, but you still have to act. Your office probably isn't closed, but the rules changed. The offices are short-staffed, and the old habits won't work anymore. And please, don't rely only on YouTube notifications to stay informed about something this important. Notifications get missed. Algorithms change. For anything involving your benefits, always go straight to the official source, ssa.gov, and confirm it yourself. If this helped you understand what's really going on, share it with someone you love who's worried about their Social Security. It could save them a wasted trip or a missed deadline. I am Artur with the Senior Pension Benefits Hub. Take care of yourself and protect what you've earned.